Good evening, everybody! It is time for Season of the Witch on Destiny 2. We're slightly later starting because I just wanted the whole fire team to be ready. We got plenty of time to do all this stuff, even though, like, Season of the Witch, I've heard, is apparently very chonky. So, I will actually be streaming this most mornings and evenings. Not all of them. But for example, I will be, wherever we leave off tonight, I'm going to be continuing from 11 a.m. Tomorrow morning as well. I'm going to say right out the gate, tomorrow night, I won't be playing Destiny 2, but it's just a one night only thing. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I'll be starting Diablo 4 Season 4 Loot Reborn. I just want to make a start with the Sorcerer and the new itemization. And basically see the changes firsthand, right? And sort of do a first look at all of the new features of, you know, the new Diablo season. And then, but my priority is Destiny 2 and finishing all of the Destiny 2 content because time is of the essence, Guardians. We only have, hold on, we have like 21 days to finish everything, but I'm confident that I can still do it. That being said, I'm not gonna wait around anymore. The team are here, they're ready, I'm ready. I now need to figure out where the heck I'm going. Alpha, where am I going? Am I going to the helm for this, or
The location for the start and introduction of Season of the Witch should be in the helm.
okay?
I would also, if you have it, you might not. So if you don't worry about it. There might also be a object. You might also have like a marker for it. If not, don't worry about it. I just go for
So
the weird
there's the
star
right
thing.
there's the rite of culling, and then
That'll be the table.
there's Way of the Witch.
That should be how to start it.
Okay. There's
Should be.
also Legacy Retribution. Is that for the current? That's blue. I wonder if that's Legacy Retribution?
I don't remember anything about that.
Okay.
Oh bugger.
I guess I checked that out then. That's on the south, so I was wondering if that's Season of the Wish.
I mean, if it is Season of the Wish, then that would likely be extremely early in because stuff. Not saying what stuff, but stuff.
Okay. Because I don't actually have a Season of the Witch quest yet. That's the thing. So yeah, back here is the... Yeah, it's Crow. That's surely Season of the Witch,
Guardian.
right?
Clint says hi.
Possibly. Best I can really say is see what he has to say,
and we came to the same conclusion. It's time to act. The witness sees our connection to each other as a weakness to exploit. It's counting on us not risking more lives in another attack. But if Amanda were here, I think she'd tell us it's time to play some offense. Mara's focusing all her energy directly through you, Guardian.
Unless it's
Mara, I feel like this is Season of the Wish.
But it won't be without backup. We're all going. Mara says your power is strong enough to sweep us up in your astral wake.
Season of Defiance.
When you come out on the Shadow Legion flagship, we'll be right there with you.
Oh,
Lead the charge, Guardian. Let's finish what they started.
Shadow Legion
Actually, good
flagship.
point.
Yeah. Season of Defiance.
Okay, yeah, Retribution. Yeah. Okay, so it was after after season of Defiance.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a follow-up to the season 21. Actually, okay.
And EXO is
Okay. In that case, I mean, it has to be. No, that was the aquatic one. It's got to be this wing then, right?
that's Wish.
Oh. So it has to be back. Yeah, it has to be back where you are.
Okay, so the best thing I can really say is
Yeah,
that
this.
node that's on the map or whatever is. Oop. How am I down here?
Where am I?
Welcome to the Athenaeum.
Yeah, this is definitely our next season. So.
This is where you will be going for each and every step that requires us to come here. But as of right
Hey,
now,
do you reckon that my quest starter might be in the kiosk, like the legacy kiosk? Maybe it's one I abandoned. You know when I had too many quests that one time?
that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Before I go to like the way of the witch, the way of the witch thing. Should I check the tower first, do you think? Like,
It's a quest kiosk here.
oh, okay.
You do not need to go to the tower. You just need to go back to the main room.
Oh, you mean back? Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody
quest
like? Well,
kiosk
to be fair,
in-
I'm with the two of you. You'll know the name of the quest I'm looking for.
Good to be working together again.
EXO says it's toil and trouble,
Toil
but
and
you don't
Trouble.
have that.
Well, let me have a look. Seasonal and ritual.
It'll be seasonal that you'll be after.
Yeah, there's nothing in either.
Okay.
New light and campaigns, abandoned quests, light reforged. Oh, cool. Okay.
Light
Okay.
Reforged is long gone because that requires you to go get glory, which is gone now.
Everything I ever abandoned when I didn't have enough room, it's all I can get it all back.
It's all in there.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, there's nothing in the seasonal, so I guess we do have to do that Way of the Witch thing. I think that's what I'm gonna try.
That's the best course of action.
Okay, cool. Oh, cutscene. I think that was it, Alpha. I think that.
Listen up, glitter bums. This is First Ghost and Maru talking.
Amaru?
You're still trying to get through the witness's portal, huh?
Yes.
That ain't a door you can just kick open.
Shut up, man.
You even asked some leftover worm for answers. Too bad she led you right to us. Now you need help from the one witch nobody can trust. My boss, Savathun. Even though she's temporarily dead, she left instructions for this very situation. As usual, you maggots are 3 steps behind. Savathun will help you on one condition. First, deal with her sister, Zivor Wrath. She's the hive god of war and the witness's best general. It's a win-win, see? Don't look so sour. You've already got everything you need. I suggest you start with a witch of your own.
Oh, yeah, this was it. There we go. Season of the Witch. We found it.
Yeah.
Thing is that that's so vague because it wasn't pulsing or flashing or nothing. Like, yeah. It would have been nice after we finished Season of the Deep. It's like, oh, you quite clearly you want to go for all the seasons in order. In which case, you do this next. No, you need a PhD to understand like what order all the Destiny missions go in. Once you're on a quest line track, though, it's easy. But it's when you don't have the quest that it's not always obvious. Yeah.
Guardian, the Witness poses a dire threat, and the Witch Queen holds the answers we seek. But only if we contend with her sister. Amaru has promised us a method for defeating Xivu Arath, arranged by Savathun before her death. There is a spire atop her throne world's sanctum, a place of dire experiments where she abused the light. With this knowledge, Imaru and I have devised a powerful artifact infused with hive magic. It will allow you to dispel the Witch Queen's trickery and master the spire through a ritual of our own.
Would you mind listening to the stream briefly, Alpha? Is that cool? Thank you. I'm sure everything is fine, but I would just like confirmation. Third party confirmation. Yay! Doobity doo, I am talking for you. Cool, so you can
Even
hear
in
me as
death,
well, right?
The Witch Queen
Yes.
lays her snares for us. Be careful, Guardian.
This is a real privilege, so act like it. Savathun doesn't open a spire to just anyone.
If such a place exists.
Why lie when the truth is so much more dangerous?
You are not the Witch Queen. And the Guardian is far more dangerous.
Please. Xivu Arath is too much for you to handle. You need our help.
And you need ours.
I will say Xivu Arath was very annoying. She all the time when we were doing
Imaru,
Season of the Deep, she
tell
was
your
just
Lucid
saying
Hive to
random
stand
gibberish.
down.
Savathun's orders are for them to guard the spire. I'm sure your little glowworms can handle it.
Although Amaru is already annoying me as well. I did wonder about this character, you know, obviously when I got my Ferrero Rocher in the last Season of the Lost, right? Not Season of the Lost, Festival of the Lost.
Yeah, which
and now I
I don't
finally,
like this.
yeah.
at the
Resurrecting
time,
Savathun, using her
at the
magic.
time, it was
This is exactly what we wanted to avoid.
explaining who he
The
was
Witch Queen knew
spoilers.
she could entice
Yes.
us with a common goal. Removing the threat of Xivu Arath.
Yeah. And she knew the Vanguard had a little hive acolyte of their own. That's why she's opening up her spire. She thinks you've got what it takes.
Oh,
Oh no 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 no!
oh no! Oh fuck.
God damn it. I did not miss deep sight rubbish. I did not.
Bugger off!
You know what?
Yes, hit yourself with your own grenade, thank you.
Savathun, you should have just, like, you know, what's wrong with having, like, stairs and ramps? Then, like, you know, what's
She likes to be a manipulative butt. Will you? Okay, that's it. I'm sick of you.
Axa is probably laughing at me
Come here.
for this.
Void crystals bend reality through tightly channeled power.
I've already wasted
Shatter
like
them to
10
break their
seconds.
control.
Okay, everything's dead.
Good. I don't have enough time. Oh, for frick's sake. I hate this already. Need more time. Okay. Come on. Yes!
Hey!
I made it. What'd I miss?
You know, just Hive Night with the light,
I've night with
a bunch
the
of
light.
Thrall,
The
some
throne.
acolytes. That was about it, honestly.
Okay.
Can't do that, unfortunately. You have to stand in this little bubble that it's in, and then you shoot it. There you go.
Destiny waits. I'm sorry. Get down here.
Use that witch's staff to cast a little spell of your own.
Over here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Just up ahead. Don't need more than some lightless lackey's fancy eyes to see it.
This is where the Witch Queen fell, and you fled for your life. Remember that. We
It did
should
not just do
focus.
that.
That was a fluke. Your guardians got lucky.
Really? How many of your apostate ghosts have seen the Guardian's mercy?
Don't you threaten me.
I am not threatening you. I am telling you what the Guardian will do.
Get back here, Andy! You
Why
forgot
is-
the you forgot the rally banner.
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Aw, they've already stopped with the bell. That's annoying.
I believe I need more kills with grenade launchers, so we're gonna keep on keeping on doing that thing. And then get, like, you know, zapped by an ogre. That's great.
So where is this spire?
You'll see. Start the ritual to bring down Savathun's illusion.
The Hive Ritualist stir.
Solar
Oh, yeah,
crystal. The physical hold for another patient in order to use that power. Alright. May burn you.
If needed, swap to your weapon or drop it.
Okay. Ow.
Oh, what? You know, sometimes I'm kind of glad we're not fighting these guys anymore.
Yes, except
Because-
we are.
God, the fucking moths are annoying.
Oh wait, is that a solar thing in
Conduct
its
the
pro-
arc charge between the crystals.
Oh,
Find an arc crystal and you punch it.
can do. Oh right,
And
yeah,
then-
yeah.
Yeah. Then the unpowered ones, you run to them and then you punch them. And it powers up those crystals.
Okay. Ow.
Uh, uh,
Guardian down.
Guardian,
Okay.
channel your magic with the witch's staff.
There it is again. There it is.
Oh, nice.
You now wield hive magic and have
We
entwined
couldn't
it with
see
your
this
light.
before.
Whatever you face next,
Yeah.
will test that power to its limits.
You think your guardians are up to scratch?
What will we find inside the spire?
A way to take down her sister. That's all she told me. And that's all I'm telling you.
And she'll uphold her bargain? Give us the information we need.
I'll bring her back as soon as Evu's taken care of. Then you can ask her yourself.
Guardian, traverse the spire. We shall see what morsel of truth awaits us.
Alright then. Open Oh.
Complete
That sounds
Sabaton
anticlimactic.
Spire. Oh, here we go. Legacy, Toil, and Trouble. There it is, folks. There it is. So I'm guessing we go back to orbit,
Guardian down.
and then we complete that thing.
Yes.
Cool. But yeah, like, just give me the quest so I knew what to do. Like, I can't believe it wasn't. I mean, you were absolutely right, Alpha. But I'm not a fan of the fact that it wasn't like crystal clear. Because let's say, like, you know, especially because. Oh, hang on. Oh, can I not? Or have you already opened it?
Yes, alright. Back in the so you ready.
Okay. Right. Sorry, your nan was just bringing in ice cream, but I don't want to delay you guys, especially when Exo's on a bit of a time limit. Right, so I need to track this quest. Because yeah, now that I've got the quest, it's going to be easy to know where to go. So actually, where is it gone? Quest? Hello? Oh my god. Here we go. Will be in seasonal. Wait. Hello?
We'll have to
What?
go back to the helm so you can do stuff.
Yeah, like, where's my Toil and Trouble thing? I should be able to track it. It should be here, and I'm not seeing it. Interesting. But yeah, to the helm. Because, yeah, I ain't seeing it.
I think
I-
Toil
I-
and Trouble is on your map now.
Oh, is it?
I'm watching your stream as we go.
Oh,
and
complete. Yeah, I've got to complete this, right?
probably also get you the seasonal artifact for which while we're doing
okay,
stuff.
yeah.
So 'cause you might not have it.
Yeah, good point.
So to the Asium quickly. And
Right.
Antoneum,
Oh, right,
Come on,
good
the-
point. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
pronounce it.
Good point.
Hello, egg. Okay. Here should. Can you not interact with it?
No.
No? Okay. Then in that case, we'll just activate. We'll just go into the Severed Inspire activity then.
Yeah, which is here, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I can do it after that. Because I still wasn't seeing the quest added to my list of quests. That was the weird thing. But maybe I will after I've done this. Okay. Thank you for joining me, by the way, folks. Here we go.
It's always funny how we go from gameplay that's running like 60 to 120 frames per second to that specific scene for some reason running lower.
Because it has to run on PS4 and it would
There
be
is
pre-rendered
nascent
at
light
30.
to be found here. We must stoke it
Like it wouldn't
and
have been running
harness
in
its
real
power.
time. It basically would have been a
Be
played
prepared
video.
for anything.
Shoot the void crystals to bring them down.
Okay, this is gone. Be in the bubble. In. In.
Boss is vulnerable.
Cool.
Yep. Bugger. Ow.
Oh, good. I died.
Can't do that. Oh, right. Hey, D, our card upgrades are working now, so we can go about this activity like we usually do when we play it.
I'm sorry, what? Your cards are working. What do you mean?
Okay, so this season had a upgrade setting where essentially what you could do was you could acquire some upgrades, which would then allow you to have benefits.
Okay.
For example, me and Axo, because we have every single one of the upgrades of the season, we're essentially completely covered with like anything and everything. We don't get hurt by the solar crystals, and we don't have to stand in the void.
Is this from the seasonal
Sphere
artifact
thing.
that I couldn't pick up?
No, this is all from the second table
Okay.
that is also present in the Antoneum. I swear I'm saying it correctly, but at the same time it's like dyslexia is like
Yeah, I would imagine it's right, dude. Don't worry about it. Tomato, tomato.
oh yay, I've just completed the pulse rifle thingy. I can now get a blast furnace. Yay!
Dang it.
One wizard. Two wizard.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like the way up is cleared. Be careful.
Get it! Oop.
Yay! Good work.
What's the overpower, damn it? Oh, by the way,
Guardians, I'm sure Imaru has given you a warm welcome on my behalf.
Savathun's dire
again, to
machinations
reiterate
echo
what
through these
Exo
halls.
said,
She whispers from the past, anticipating each outcome.
She
there's a
left
lot
you
of
some
jumping puzzles.
recordings. It ain't that deep.
God damn it, D!
You yeeted me again. I love you too.
Oh, God. She loved doing that to me as well, so don't worry about it.
You've accepted my proposal. We have mutual
Oh
interests.
no, I
after all,
did that
despite
wrong.
our bad blood.
It
You
happens.
might not believe me, but I love my sister.
We go to that one.
But to us Hive, love is death. No one knows more about killing her than I do.
There'll be many jumping puzzles here.
Oh yay. I
Now
love
we go up here.
I love first person platforming, I do.
And don't forget, you've got a sword to make it third person platforming.
Oh, that's true.
There is something vile at the heart of this place.
Hard.
Steeped in hive magic, but bound by the light.
Savathun planned for this moment.
She knew the Guardian would end up here eventually. Eris Morn in tow.
I feel like I'm colliding with too much.
Swear to God. Savathun, I know you had wings and everything, but goodness sake, you needed stairs. More stairs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Oh wow! Drew the
Unchecked
same
solar
card.
light. Savathun's experimentation. Contain its power, Guardian.
Use those solar crystals to unleash their power.
What if I don't wanna?
Oh, they're really big and heavy. Okay.
And again, very spicy.
Okay, that also was a bad idea. Okay, so we've got to walk around a long way.
Ow. Get rid of that.
Put down this hot potato.
There you go. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Son of a bitch! Oh, for fuck! Why do I suck with grenades?
Okay, I'm not great. And you're better than me.
I swear, I've like blown myself up with my own grenades like 5 times today.
I just keep blowing up in general. I mean, although that was a bunch of shanks. So yeah.
Like, no matter what game I play, it's just like, oh, you want to be good with grenades? Opens aluminum can. Let me stop you right there, buddy.
Where are we going? Where are we going? All the way over there. Oh.
Thanks for the restoration, solar crystal. Wait. Oh! Oh, I'm not taking... Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's why.
Oh my god.
Oh, heavy! Aww. God
The
damn it.
spire is alive with light.
We did it.
We have redirected the Witch Queen's spells and empowered it to some end. I am not certain. Hive
good.
runes manifest here. Discern their pattern and traverse the Witch Queen's labyrinth.
Oh, good. So we got like A's and Wi-Fi symbols, and then
Wi-Fi symbols.
yeah.
Okay, so it's
Oh yeah,
this one.
yeah. We could see it. Yeah, it's this one because I can see it on the big. Okay. Yep.
I feel turnabout.
Plunk. Oh, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, watch the pendulums.
Zebrath can't be confronted. That's what she was, and she always gets exactly
Now
what she
imagine
wants.
being
So
a
spoiled, so
hunter
loved.
or a
I'll
warlock
have
with
to find
blink.
another way. Only her equal could ever have a hope of overcoming the threat of my sister's war march.
Have I gone wrong?
So
Just
it
interact with any
rests
portal
with
and you
me,
should just be plunked
Eris.
up with me. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
I don't know why, but ow! As I was about to say, these elevators like
requires
to induce
Arcatune.
fall damage. Yeah, those require you to acquire an arc thing that gets given to you later in the season. Don't do what I just did.
Good recovery there, man.
Thank you. Can't recover from this one though.
Oh dear God.
Every time I do, every time I come here, it's like, hey, so you remember Pit of Heresy,
My
right?
sister depends on the foundations of her cold logic. If you want to remove her from the board,
As a dungeon
you'll need
that
to
will
test
go
her
through
thesis.
a much later date
There's power for the
with
taking,
you.
Eris. And for that, you'll
A
have to
much
prove
later
your
date.
right to exist.
Again, doesn't matter which teleporter
Savathun
you go
speaks
through,
of the sword logic.
you
No,
get
we
blinked
can't
there
play
anyway.
the Hive God's games. And yet we must.
Wait a minute, I was following Exo. Like, yeah. Why was Exo standing there?
She's having to deal with a dog,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. Either that or she's eating.
Oh God.
Waiting for you to die
I
Like
thought
that.
so. I thought so.
so I could revive you.
Thank you for the thank you for the posture check as well. I realized,
You
yeah.
you said that in such a monotone way. It
It's
sounded
like,
sinister.
he's gonna die. I'm just gonna wait right here because he's gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna die again as well. Oh wait, no, maybe.
Keep
Yep,
hitting your head on the bottom of the plate.
yep.
Okay, so seeing how where you are, the
I know,
portal that I'm
there's
shooting
an,
at would
there's an
be
up. Yeah,
the
there's another
easiest
platform.
one to go to.
Yeah.
Which again, you can interact with any and all portals. They'll take you to the same place.
Okay, cool. Right, we're there. We're finally there. Okay.
It's funny as it is annoying. It's like there's only one portal you need to pay attention to, and that's the first one with all the symbols and stuff.
Yeah.
But then after that, you don't need to care about any of them.
Good.
You brought Zebu here. Now clear these Ratborn out.
How is Cassiopeia? Thank you for joining me.
Oh right, yeah, I don't have any heavy ammo. Oh. Stop running away from me! God damn it! Ow. Okay. Just so you know, the mechanic in here, to make the boss vulnerable again, we just have to shoot a hive gunk off of the bells, just so they gong again.
Okay.
Yeah. And now that's oh, that's a break. I don't have heavy ammo. I have this.
I do.
Where's it?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Brig firing missiles. Brig is firing missiles, and there's a second. God fucking damn it.
I'm back in 4.
Boss is dead.
Yay.
Here's what I don't get. All the power of the hive in your claws. And you gave it up.
No. I used it to protect humanity. And in doing so, I disproved the premise of the sword logic.
She knew that killing Salvathun would be an act of vengeance, and that it would empower herself enough so that she wouldn't need to fight at all.
we
We
go, toil and
withstood the
trouble, open the
violence of the
floor.
hive and the primacy of their hunger. I proved our right to exist, and it broke their blade apart. I heard Zivoroth's screams. It was not just pain. It was heartbreak.
Okay. I want to look at my quests now. Because it should be there. Like, it's showing up. What's weird is it's showing up, like, on the bottom of the screen. But it's not showing up in my, like, log where they all should be. Which doesn't make any sense to me. Right? Like, do you know what I mean? It's not showing up in here at all. So, I don't know how that's happened, why that's happened, or what. But I'm getting it on the bottom of the screen. I just can't track it at all. Because it's not showing up in my quest list. And I don't know why. But it's making it really annoying because I wouldn't know where to go because I can't track it because it's not showing up.
This will be why.
Zivoroth draws strength from our conflict. She believes her logic absolute. I will grasp it and contravene its power. There is no other way.
Will you come back from this?
Does it matter if I do? What I am has served me.
and has served humanity.
Aka, Zeta, Sel. This is what Savathun wants.
We serve our interests, not Savathun's.
She's outmaneuvered you again. You need me!
We need your silence. Do not be afraid. Bear witness to my sublimation.
What are you doing? Wait, no, not another cool character biting the dust.
I separate the true from
Oh
the
no,
dead.
she becomes cooler.
I am the many-mouthed hunger. I am the knife-edged truth. I devour the free. I conspire with my vengeance. I will take what I need. The words in my throat are the weapon in my fist. Hayat! Hayat! Hayat!
Knife-edged truth. Bring me your tithes.
What?
Erismorn is now the Hive God of Vengeance.
That's quite the promotion. But it's a bit spiky, you know?
It's her handlebars.
Hi, EXO. Yeah, okay. Handlebars. Right. So now that that's done, I'm getting a diamond.
Come on, let's talk.
Obtain the seasonal artifact. Oh wait, I'm getting. Hey, I'm actually getting an icon.
Hold on. There's a thing here. I don't know what it. Oh. Yeah, there you go. There was a thing you missed, which was turning on the portal even though the portal was on.
I'm sorry, what?
Guardian, though my form twists in this rune-bound circle, I remain Erismorn, given not to the deep, but to vengeance. The Hive have taken much from me. By naming the worms, I have taken from them, and I must take from you. The
Excuse me?
splinter of hive worm rests in your staff. It is enough to bind us and mark you as my acolyte. By the sword logic of the Hive, your conquests strengthen me. You must tithe mightily if I am to become strong enough to defeat Xivu Arath. She draws power from all conflict. She is the Blade Breaker, war, drinker, conqueror, immortal. Hayat. Drown her in blood. Add your voice to the chorus of violence. Let us show her what it is to be Hive.
Okay. Basically that text is a lot of what, you know, Eris already said. And now I'll have a trackable quest, I believe. The Lectern of Different. Okay.
Now you can interact with the table.
Ah, yeah. Not letting me go to this one. It wants me to go to this one.
That one. Yeah.
The Lectern of
This is where-
Divination will collect cards from the Deck of Whisperers, a powerful form of hive magic manifested through your ties to Eris Morn. Here you will contemplate and interpret your opaque cards to unlock their power. This process requires gathering insight throughout the system. Once acquired, major arcana cards will be displayed in the Anethium. When 5 major arcana cards have been acquired, one will be selected at random before each encounter instead of expire. The altars of summoning. Adding a card to your deck will allow that card to be randomly drawn. Each major arcana card bestows unique benefits. Major arcana cards may be added or removed from your deck by interacting with them in the you must have at least 5 cards in your deck to draw upon their power within Season of the Witch activities. Minor arcana cards can be found in the Season of Witch activities. Grant as rewards and ritual activities. When interpreted, they bestow perks, items, and upgrades. Lectern wavers with the heavy calling smoke of incense. Okay, they're just describing. Yes, I can see that. That's nice. So I can just like get all these cards.
Yes.
And can I
However,
collect all of them, or can I only pick 5?
all of the cards that you see that are not grayed out, you can just pick up, like right now.
Okay.
These will add objectives as well, depending on the ones you grab. Others will just be benefits to this particular season.
So like, okay. Ah, okay, so they quest log full. Right, alright.
Yeah. The major arcana cards go from 1 to 12. Those are miniature objectives to activate the cards in order for you to use them in 2 activities that were introduced with this season. Those being the
seasonal heirloom. Now I can get it, I think.
Yeah.
Item is required to collect keys. I'm trying to press accept. It's not doing anything.
Yeah, that'll be because your quest log's full. So you will need to remove a few things again to allow access.
Okay. Right, well, let us... Okay. In that case...
Also, something funny. When you collect witch keys, or witch's keys, if you just say witch key, it sounds like you're still saying witch queen. It's very vague, but just the sheer fact that it's like that, I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, Bungie knew in some way that you'd be like, which key, which queen?
Yeah,
Any and all essences, I would just say to just abandon. You will find them in the kiosk.
Okay.
Again, so don't worry about them. You can always get them again.
Oh, that wasn't one.
No, that was an armor thing for Beyond Light, which I would also say is safe to abandon.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, seasonal heirloom. Still can't do that. Which is weird.
Interesting. Why is it not?
Oh, there we go. I think I got it. Maybe.
Yeah, now you have the seasonal heirloom. I got
Oh.
red box.
Oh, have I just hit 100? Yes, I've just hit 100.
You just hit 100.
Yo.
Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba.
Season pass for Season of the Wish complete before we've even done the Season of the Wish quest line. Nice.
And that was what? 4 weeks of playtime?
Well, kind
Roughly?
of more than that because, of course, all the Iron Banana.
Well,
In
yeah.
fact, yeah. But yeah, I still don't have the Toil and Trouble quest in my list for some reason. But it is progressing though. But it's annoying because I can't track it. I want to track it.
You making wishes, little lady?
I'm sorry.
Good to see
what?
you, Guardian.
Why, what's D doing?
Pledging allegiance to an egg.
Oh, I see. I also got a message, so I just need to check my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing. Also, the essences. Oh wait, are they showing here? Yeah, they are. Okay. Cool. Okay. Alright, so what's our next thing then? Given that, like... Oh, hold on. Oh, the Bladed Path quest?
It's your... Fuck, was it in the post box?
Is that... Yeah, why was it in the post box? That doesn't even make any sense. So is this it? Is this the...
Yeah, that's the seasonal quest line.
What? Step 1 of 51.
Oh! I know why.
Okay, why? Because it really
It was
doesn't
sent
make
to your
sense.
post box
Because
because
I didn't have
again,
room?
you didn't have room.
Oh, right, okay. Well, we're finally there. Okay, so now that I'm tracking it, I am gonna need to reply again, by the way.
I didn't know it sent seasonal quest
Yeah, well,
lines
that's
to
because
the
you don't have a full quest log.
I never have a full quest log.
Exactly. So there you go. You would never know.
I have like 30 quests, but every single one of them are like stuff that's just exotic. Like just exotic mission quest lines and like the smallest side mission. Like fishing rallies.
Yeah.
Like everything else, there's nothing I need.
Yeah. Okay, so it says travel to the altars of summoning and complete the mission invoke. Launch the mission from the helmet of the rank. And yeah, just so that everyone's aware, you probably saw me grabbing my phone there. I will need to respond to messages as I play. I hope that's okay. And I thank you for your understanding. And while I don't want to, like, you know, be leaning too much on my fire team, if you wouldn't mind having my back whenever I have to multitask, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Guardian, Eris has detected a gravitic anomaly
Evie has
beneath
just
the
put
spire.
one of the
She thinks it's a
VR
ritual
controllers
chamber.
on charge and just
We call that the arcane
left
of
with everything
Oubliette.
else.
Savathun stores all kinds of drooling goons in there. Warm bodies for her magical experiments. If you want to feed blood and guts to your discount hive god, that's the place to do it.
Okay.
This is where I get the discount thing from instead of saying rip off.
Is this still, yeah.
Roars echo upward from the well of power and death. I sense the oubliette beneath you, Guardian.
Oubliette.
Assemble in the ritual space, and we shall harvest the fruit.
You've
of
already
Savathun's
heard the
foul
word oubliette from
experiments
another
as our
game.
own.
I did?
After I resurrected
Yeah.
Savathun, she was dying to learn about her new light. But
If I
she
remember
needed test
correctly,
subjects to experiment on. Same way you
Diablo
use the poor
4
slobs in Gambit
says
for
the
target
word
practice.
that
Listen to this.
Hold on one
I
second.
named
Let
this
this play.
chamber the Oubliette, after a human invention. A prison where the only exit is the ceiling, just out of reach. A place for people to be thrown in and forgotten, until the time is right. This is where I'll keep in touch with all my bygone subjects, both as a queen and researcher.
It feels weird to like see like Savathun with a walkie-talkie, complete with crackle and yeah. Oh, is that what we're doing? That's what we're doing now.
I never thought I'd see the day where the skimmer is even more important for skipping stuff.
Power of the Witch Queen's spellcraft. Finalize the ritual to complete the summoning.
Okay.
Oh. That's another thing done. I don't need to do.
Oh, so you're getting like extra progress on by doing this kind of content again. You're finishing off unfinished quests from Season of the Witch, are you?
I'm also completing stuff into the light.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was working on like grenade launcher kills and stuff. So
yeah, I've just got Edge Transit unlocked now.
Ayo, nice.
Well, not unlocked. I need to speak to
yeah,
Shaq
you've got the yeah.
Guardian down.
Kaboom.
No. You didn't say it right.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. No.
That's good enough.
A bit too bassy, but yeah, I sound more like one of the boomers from Gears of War. Boom. You know the enemies I mean.
I know exactly the kind of bad guy you're on about.
They're quite annoying. But at least they say boom before they fire.
No, do you want to know the most annoying thing in Gears of War?
What?
The lambent.
Oh, yes, I agree. But here's the thing. Can we talk about how, like, oh, if you want to change up, like, the Gears of War gameplay and shake up the formula in a really cool way? Creating an enemy in a cover shooter where, like, if you stay still, you basically die. That was genius. Whoever thought of that, give them a raise.
What about the krill?
No, I'm on about the, well, yeah, the lambent, right? They were the little lambent that swarmed you and then exploded.
Those fucking things.
Yeah, those little critters.
No, yeah.
Because, well, to be
well.
fair, the lambent in general were like way more aggressive, like all of them, to the point where they didn't just hang back like a lot of the locusts, like using cover like you did. They literally like, oh, they're over there, they're behind cover, I'm gonna go to them. And you basically were forced to keep moving to stay alive. I thought that was brilliant about Gears of War 3.
That and... Oh no, he brought up Gears of War 3.
I did, because I haven't played 4 or 5. Not all the way through, anyway.
Oh, you want to talk about Gears of War 3? Opens can.
I love 3, man. 3 was
So you
great.
remember one of your Kiras, right?
Yes, he spoiled, like, so we got through a section of the game, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I'm a man of honor. We got to a certain part of the game, and then he immediately posted on Facebook, like, basically a spoiler. And then he had one of his friends like, man,
and then he's like,
he's
I
like,
haven't played the game yet.
yeah.
There's this one
And I told him, like, dude, don't do that. Like, you're gonna, like, that's a spoiler. He's like, yeah, but like, nobody
there's
reads.
one person
who
who I've recently been watching on Twitch,
yeah,
who has a knack for being like, oh, you want to hear about Gears of War 3? And it's funny because he has like a weird thing where like he always has a sprite on him.
Okay.
On standby, so it's like every time somebody brings up Gears of War 3, he's just like, oh, you want to hear about Gears of War 3? Opens up a can with Sprite, and then he spills that particular spoiler.
Oh, man.
Deliberately.
Where are these subjects being summoned from?
Some kind of suspended animation? Maybe they're teleported from somewhere right into your gun sights. But what do you care? They're all just dead meat to you.
But then again, I mean, to be honest, I remember when I was playing through, like, the older Gears of War, and in a way, I almost, after finding out, like, more about the Locust and the fact that, you know, they emerged from below ground because of, like, essentially their habitat was in danger, right? Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Yeah, because of the whole lambent thing that humanity were using.
So they
as a
were just
fuel
trying to
source.
survive. And actually, I had a struggle hating them until I got to a certain part of Gears of War 2. where you find, I'm just going to say Maria, and I'm not going to elaborate more on that, but then I had no problem hating the Lambent after what they did.
Your arcane skill
It wasn't even the Lambent that did that to Maria.
Sorry, the Locust. If I
That was
said
still the
Lambent,
Locust.
sorry, I didn't mean to say Lambent. I meant to say Locust. Yeah, no, sorry, I meant to say Locust. It's because they both start with L, and I'm playing a different video game at the same time.
Like they kept taking L's.
But yeah, do you know what I mean though, Alpha? Initially, I had a hard time hating the Locust, really, because when you learn more about their motives and everything, and like what else was going on
First
with
it was
them,
like, oh no, yeah, I can't hate these guys. All of a sudden, you just see.
well, it just seemed like your typical generic two sides of a war, the humans and the Locusts, but ultimately they just want to exist. You know, both sides just want to exist.
Not only that, the Locust were literally, the background of the Locust was they were made in a lab.
Right, yeah.
Because humanity was torturing kids. Yes, really.
To be fair, like Gears of War is one of those franchises where I haven't played any of them on stream, but I wouldn't mind, like, you know, doing like a, I mean, I don't have an Xbox in my streaming setup, but if I ever did, I think we should like go through them all someday and stream the whole thing. Like,
I've never completed all of the Gears of War. I've only completed 4 and 5.
okay, see, I've got the opposite thing to you. I've played 1, 2, and 3 and Judgment, and that's it. So modern era Gears,
like
I've
the
never
most
done.
hated for some reason.
I don't understand why. Like, yeah, no, I think they were really good. I mean, again, it's
I heard
Krasinski
people
stuff, man.
did not like
Oh, Judgment, did you say?
Judgment. I heard
Judgment,
that a lot of people really didn't like Judgment.
did feel a bit of a cash grab. Like, it did feel a bit rushed out. It basically felt like 3's gameplay with like a prequel story that, to be honest, it wasn't terrible, but I mean, I think Cliff Bleszinski left after number 3, right? So it was the first Gears where he wasn't really involved, and you could kind of tell.
They did have like a beta for it where there was an online mode. They put on a beta which players got to play as different creatures of the Locust.
Yeah, I remember playing a lot of Gears of War 3 multiplayer. I loved that.
Which the whole beta for Judgment I quite enjoyed playing. Unfortunately, I never got around to playing the actual game because, again, I was way too deep in Halo at that point in time. Like,
so much better at magic than you. It's because she's not afraid to make the tough choices. Listen.
I'd like to share my experiments with the Guardians one day, just as we share the light. But I know they won't approve of my methods. They love omelets, but hate breaking eggs. Maybe participating in my rituals will expand their provincial sense of morality.
Amaru is very annoying.
it bugs me how he likes to call himself Daddy.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, really.
Your arcane skill expands with each ritual you complete. Our powers will grow in tandem until we are ready to challenge the god of war herself.
You constantly sound in pain now, Eris. To be honest. Like, I guess she's fine, but
Oh yeah, she's fine.
oh yeah, I gotta punch that. Ah,
Wish. I got him. You want all?
Invokey. By the way, I still have the flash grenade for, like, you know, any unstoppable enemy with the funky icon.
I don't think we'll be coming into contact with any unstoppables for a bit.
Oh, so other enemies have the funky funky icon then, but that doesn't mean. Okay.
Yeah, champions only appear in high difficulty activities.
This is difficult.
This just has a lot of bad guys.
That's why it's difficult.
Forbearance is now unlocked. Yay! I have like 3 guns to go.
Oh. And I'm guessing that's a lot of what you've been doing when because I've seen you playing this game, you know, while I'm off screen sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, hey, she's
Tithe unto me, acolyte. I ask.
Guardian, the value of the magic you've unearthed here is undeniable. But watching you and Eris revel in violence, tithing with hive rituals, it was disturbing.
Like it or not, your witch is gonna need a lot more tithes before she's powerful enough to challenge Xivu. So, go ahead, sport. Make a mess. Enjoy yourself. Welcome to the hive.
Damn.
Yay! What part of the hive? How'd you feel?
So basically, hives, the way they work and part of why they're called what they are is their strength. They almost get stronger through action. They're like, they have basically almost like minions that every time they kill, it like strengthens kind of the host, I'll call it, right?
It strengthens everyone. Anytime people, any member of the hive kills something, it makes everyone in the hive stronger.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
This is because they are feeding a worm that every single one of them have ingested.
Okay.
Sounds as disturbing as it sounds.
Yes. Yes. It really does.
So essentially, put it this way: instead of the hive worm doing what a chestburster does, where it just eats all of the human organs and then bursts out of the victim's chest, instead it just sits there.
Oh,
Don't do anything.
you were making like an alien reference there, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of doing all that, it just sits there. It lets the host do its own thing, but it has a certain set of actions that it must do in order to become stronger.
Okay.
And the less it does, the less the host
that was
does.
step 2 of 51. Wow. Yeah, okay. This season's junky. All right, we're getting on.
Yeah.
We're getting on.
And then you also have to consider that there's puzzles, jumping puzzles.
Oh, we're getting on. You are available tomorrow morning, right?
Yes.
Thank God for that. Okay.
This is going to be BUSY. This is going to be busy.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, as you've seen, I intend to put the time in. I am starting Diablo 4 Season 4 tomorrow, but it is a one-off stream for a while. We're going to have a first look at Loot Reborn and start off my Sorcerer. It's finally time. I'm not making a Necromancer this season. We're going to try Sorcerer out at last. And I believe one of the changes with, you know, with their Hydra ability, for example, one of their changes in Season 4 is that by default you can have 2 Hydras instead of 1. And then that number might be upgradable. Because the thing is, it was possible to have 2 Hydras before, but only through certain itemization or, you know, build things. So that might mean it's now possible to have 3. I'm hoping so. We will find out in due course.
Eventually, yeah.
I do think that Season 4 is kind of the season to play. It's essentially a soft relaunch of the game because of how fundamentally the game is changing. So, at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, so I've just got engrams here. Oh, wow! Hey, I can get way more red box weapons.
Yeah, I've heard that as a result of some of their stuff, a lot of news outlets have been like, "Oh, hey, they gave up with what their original vision was, and they're going to a more simpler thing."
No, like they're giving. See the people that are saying that, they're literally either haven't played the game, you know, prior, or like not enough, or they just haven't been looking at like what fan feedback has been. What they're doing is making items way more useful for us and more customizable. Because at the minute, I mean, I don't want to take away from this playthrough too much by talking about it, but because I'll go into it more tomorrow when I'm actually playing the game tomorrow night. But essentially, like, an item will have less affixes on them, like attributes. But that means that through the tempering system, you can add the attributes that you want rather than it being so RNG based. So I'm for the change. I think it would be very good. Legacy the Sisters. This major arcana card has been added to your deck of whispers, and the secrets lie open to you. Okay. Do I have space for this? Apparently I do. Okay. Really good. So, what now? But yeah, I'll go over Diablo 4 a lot more tomorrow when I'm actually playing it. And if you're curious about like seeing the changes firsthand, then if you are able to tune in tomorrow while you're doing whatever you want to do, I mean, you could even join, right, if you wanted, because, you know, I have to start a new character anyway. I'm not saying you have to, but yeah, you'd be fine. Okay, nothing in the post box, good. Look. Visit the hollow projector in the helm. Oh, the one that I...
There's like 4, so you'll want to go to the one that's...
Yeah, one for each season.
Yeah.
Bleep bloop.
And this will be the end of week 1.
All right.
It's hard not to feel that this is my responsibility. While we in the tower gathered intel and debated over what action to take next, Eris threw herself into a dangerous ritual of her own devising. She was audacious. And she was right. We had to accept Savathun's bargain. We must pursue the witness at any cost. But I didn't imagine we would risk Eris in the exchange. She remains herself. I recognize Eris when I look into her eyes. She wears her new form like a suit of armor, but she speaks of whispers calling to her from the deep, and I have no assurance she can resist them forever. You must embrace the Hive rituals as she did. Offer your tithes so that she may gain the power she desires. And quickly, commit yourself to her guardian. I believe it is in everyone's best interest to keep her metamorphosis as brief as possible.
Wow. Okay. So was this still a 6-week season, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
All seasons have a 6-week-long storyline.
All right. Listening to a
Hive
radio
magic
message.
reveals itself in precise shapes. They follow the same lines and the same means. And yet our rituals still hold many secrets. Cards have scattered in the wake of your oblations. Our bond made manifest. I call them the Deck of Whispers. And they do whisper. Each of their ideograms appears to carry the weight of symbolism. Do not fault them for the forms they take. They are reflections of the real, and as opaque as the natures of their referent. We will interpret their configurations, divine their use. They may hold many meanings, alone and in conversation. As with all Hive magic, they ask us to separate the true from the dead. We will do so.
Unless you pre-recorded that before your transformation, Eris, you sounded like way too human there. You should have been saying like, "We will do so," right?
You can enter and exit the form at will.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So her human form isn't gone.
No.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, look.
Greetings, Guardian. I am focusing my will, preparing myself to step into the ritual space once again. When I first transformed, I thought I might become something greater. Instead, my doubts fell away and I found myself simplified, refined. Though I became Hive, I was more myself. I mentioned that to Ikora and she furrowed her brow. I told her she would have time to worry later. But now, I need tithes. Sword logic may be high philosophy, but your tithes of power are real. And when I absorb them, it feels like hope. Fight in my name, Guardian. Every opponent you defeat strengthens me, from Shax's Crucible to Savathun's own throne world.
Hey, Crucible!
I believe that only the strongest have earned their existence. If a queen cannot hold her power, she must be betrayed. I will not deny them their dogma. I will embody it.
Oh man, if I was able to strengthen her just through Crucible alone right now, I would do it. I would do it. By the way, that wall of text was a summary of what she already said to us. Listen to her story. Cutscene, probably. If Exo has to go now, by the way, no worries. Thank you for joining.
The sword logic. The impetus of the Hive. Oryx, the Taken King. Brother to Savathun and Xivu Arath. sought whispers from the worms of fundament, and dredged this truth from the deep. All things must prove their right to exist. The rest will die in terror. There is neither escape nor exemption. Simple, essential, beautiful to know. Oryx led his sisters down the bladed path. We have tested ourselves against horrors. We emerge changed. Through this, we become stronger. We become free. We will avail ourselves of our enemy's tools. Zivurath believes every death proves the sword logic. That she unveils the false shape of the Traveler's lie by her blade. But she needs her truth. She is desperate for its vindication. She wishes for a world without grief, or pity, or doubt. Not baleful, not beautiful. A childish cry. The Hive call us liars, the unfree, deniers of the all-edged truth. But I take the power the sword logic offers not out of desperation, but desire. For Crota. Oryx.
And Savathun.
Savathun. I wield their killers as a knife. The Hive know this truth as well as any logic. I am here, and they are not.
Wow.
Ayat.
That was a cool scene. That was a cool scene. So your understanding with the element. Okay, the ritual table thing. Sorry to keep you waiting, friends.
Sorry.
Oh, it's got to be Arc. Although I'm assuming, can I do all of them?
You can only choose one per week.
Okay, it had to be Arc. I'm doing Arc. I'm all about Arc.
Yeah. Now you have to get kills using Arc in the Savathun Spire or the
Oh, wait a minute.
summoning.
So
That is
even though Eris did say Crucible, does Crucible not count?
Might do. You will have to check the quest for.
You know what? I'm gonna do that because here's the thing. I know PvP isn't doesn't necessarily Exo's thing, and that's fair enough. That's fine. But let me say this: if it is allowed, then I'm excited because we've got new maps, yo, and I haven't played them yet.
Treat combatants using your selected element's damage type in Savathun's throw mode or seasonal activities. Yeah, no, you can't do Crucible, unfortunately.
But she mentioned. Ah, you lied to me, Eris. You lied to me. How could you?
Essentially, what she meant by that, when she mentioned the Crucible, is no matter what we do, essentially what we are doing, any kill we get strengthens her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it just would be really cool if it literally was really any, like, regardless of where we get it. But sadly, no. Just no.
Fortunately.
I'm extracting patterns while I, you know, see them to extract. I was like looking
Yeah.
at like what's available here, and I'm like, ooh, red weapon thing. Wait, haven't I already got? Huh? Haven't I
Mhm.
just done that?
Yes, but they are currently holding a red box bonanza, essentially meaning you can select and craft whichever weapon you want until final shape.
Cause yeah, I've extracted the pattern. Oh, so every time so what it is it's this particular combination I can extract. So even though the weapon's got the same name.
Seasonal weapons will have a 5 pattern thing on them until until you no longer get red box.
Oh.
You have to get the same weapon essentially 5 times with a red box. Then once you've done that, you can then craft the weapon.
And they're just making it easy for you to do that
Yes.
a lot. If I oh right, okay.
So with the table, it will always be you can only grab one weapon as a red box on a weekly basis.
I was just wondering why so many red box. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Doing seasonal activities apparently will give you a guaranteed red box of the season that you're doing. So, say for example, you do an activity from Season of the Deep,
You'll get deep box.
allegedly
Okay.
guaranteed a red box from Season of the Deep.
Right.
If you do
Okay.
something from Season of the Witch, same thing. You'll get a Season of the Witch weapon as a red box.
Okay. Right. So I need to go.
Oh, you've got to go.
World. No.
Okay.
Cyberpunk Throne World or seasonal activity. No, sorry. I was figuring out. Yeah, I was reading the quest again. No, I don't have to go. I'm fine. I just I was just
I mean
making
this
sure.
sincerely. Thank you for being here, love.
Indeed. Thank you. All right. I see what you mean, Alpha. D's got to go. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take care, D. Thank you for joining. And indeed, I'll be doing more of this. Not tomorrow night, but the night after. I promise.
And also tomorrow morning.
And also tomorrow morning, but I know D can't make that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want you to wreck your sleep in order to try either. Yeah. So.
Yes. Please don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Go to sleep. But yeah, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We'll get as many steps as we can in the meantime.
Immediately in another group chat, she's like, can't make that. Spite activated. No. I'm saying this genuinely. Please.
We
do
love
not.
you. We love you, but like, yeah,
I
the
would
whole
rather...
reason. Yeah, the whole reason why I'm doing and have done as many evening Destiny 2 streams is specifically because it's better for you and your sleep. It's like, okay, evenings are better for you to play this game, then I will play it more in the evening then. And it's been an absolute pleasure and is not a problem at all to do this game in the evening as opposed to the morning. Although, again, with this season being as chonky as you warned it was, I've decided to, do it morning and evening. But yeah, you're not expected at either time but it's definitely wonderful to have you whenever we play Destiny 2 on an evening. I interacted with a thing and it did a thing.
Guardian down.
Oh, I'm meant to get arc kills. What am I doing? So arc weaponry would also count, right?
Yes. Anything
Wow.
arc accounts for progress.
Oh, my grenade launcher. That is fantastical.
Guardian down.
Does the whole fire team give me progress, or is this an individual?
I'm not entirely sure, honestly.
I'm at 10%.
I mean, I've just
So rather
switched
than
to
a
arc,
mission and
so-
stuff, they're basically like, yeah, just go out until you fill this bar to 100. and
Seasonal
then-
activity will grant more progress, though. Seasonal activities, doing this in seasonal activities will grant more progress. So essentially, we could do the Altars of Summoning or Savathun's Spire like as many times as you needed, because it would increase the speed.
All right,
Or we
let's-
could just stay in
Okay.
Savathun's Throne World, but that is entirely up to you.
So the spire's at the helm.
Yeah. Which, by the way, now that we have broken the illusion of not being able to see it, you can now see the spire in the open world.
Oh, cool.
Which
That's neat.
originally, if you remember Witch Queen,
Yeah, it was like
it
hidden.
wasn't there. When the illusion wasn't broken, it was essentially not there. It was invisible. You couldn't enter. You couldn't collide with anything. It was essentially just physically, I suppose you could say, on another plane.
Right, of existence kind of thing.
Yeah.
We are step 8 of 51, so we have actually made a decent
This is
amount of
week
progress.
2.
Yeah, we have made decent amount of progress. That's cool. I want to look at my grenade launches. Progress there. Yeah, I'm 46% to forbearance. And then I got the quick way to do mountaintop is actually crucible. So that's cool.
The only downside is when it comes to grenade launch skills, as you know,
Yeah, aiming them.
if you want to, if you want to get them done, you're essentially locked to.
Oh,
You
that
have
would
to
be
put
annoying.
in fucking work.
Yeah,
There's
that's
still a
okay.
lot to learn from Savathun's Spire.
That was weird though. Did
Hone
you
your
get that
magic,
weird
Guardian.
wah and then black screen?
Yeah. It's fine now. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, it's the same mission we did. So is this another situation where there's like 3 missions it could have been and we've just ended up on the same one?
This is an activity that is by natural a variation thing. Like, even if we have the same beginning where we have to kill a knight at the beginning,
Bring the hive's light to that ritual circle.
it's not going to be the same. Because here's something, even though we're having to deal with the same boss, guess what? There's a slight change to it. Because now, we're sparking solar energy instead of breaking void crystals.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
This has
So
multiple.
essentially, Bungie did get better, like with their feed. They took on the feedback of like Defiance was too repetitive, and when they were designing future seasons, they're like, okay, even when we have
We
like
need to
repeated
make
activities, we need it to have a certain amount of different modifiers that it just cycles through.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, hey, it's the Season of the Haunted artifact.
Yo, I got a scythe. I don't have a scythe anymore. Aww.
It is imbued with nightmares. Just so you know.
Fascinating.
The way we powered these things was using the nightmares on the Leviathan.
I just got the Berserker medal because for being so like punchy, 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 punchy.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hot stuff. Wish.
Zing.
We're there yet?
How many players
We're
is
there yet?
Gambit again, by the way? Is it 3?
4.
4. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know Casopia Games was lurking, so yeah, I definitely want to. Obviously, like I said, my priority is finish the seasonal quest line and get caught up with all the story before Final Shape, and then of course play through Final Shape's plot once it releases. But at some point after that, or in like, or maybe even, you know, after I've done with the seasonal story, but before Final Shape's launch, if I have time, yeah, I'd be up for doing some Gambit, you know. I know it's something Casopia has expressed interest in joining and doing with us, so I want to make sure that I deliver on that promise and make it possible for us to do that. Of course, I only want to do it when it is a suitable time for everyone, so I will be flexible with stuff. You know, it's kind of like how, you know, for the past few Saturday nights, I've been doing like Helldivers 2 with you and Sort. Like, weekend works best for Sort in particular, so. But when it gets to a situation where we have multiple people where, yeah, weekend evenings is best, and there are multiple games that people want to play, but they're different games, what I will do in that scenario is like, okay, sorry Sort, but like, because we did like Helldivers 2 this week, and I've got other friends that want to do like Destiny 2 Gambit on a different week, what I'll kind of do is try and please everybody by rotating the Saturday night game is one idea that I had, you know? Like,
okay.
Yeah. And I don't have a specific announcement here. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, we're doing Gambit this upcoming Saturday or anything. But if, I'm just saying, if we made plans like that, that's probably how it would
You've
work,
ripped it out of
right?
enough of your cousins to know that by now. My brood did the same on Titan. You've become so good at it. I enjoy watching you work.
See, so basically, all I'm trying to say is that, like, if you've got a game that you would like us to play as a group, basically let me know. Let me know what games you want to play and what your availability sort of is when you're thinking you'd like to do it. You know, you can even send me a message through Discord and stuff, ! Discord in the chat for the link to my server. Yeah, just let me know what you want to play, what your availability is, And then based on the messages that I have coming in, if I have a whole bunch of people requesting the same game, for example, that will make it more likely that it will be the next thing I do. So it all depends on what the community at large ask for, right? You know? So, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, you know, this is the month when Akuma comes back to Street Fighter 6, sorry. Because it comes back to
Yes,
Street
he's
Fighter
going
because
to return. He's going to return to a video game he's already in.
Yes, yeah, sorry.
I mean,
yeah, no,
technically, from a certain point of view, that is actually fact.
we'll be returning to Street Fighter 6 because he is launching in that game. Unfortunately, I've never really been much of an Akuma fan because of how crazy he is.
Akuma Matata.
Oh, I'm joining allies. You know what? This is fine with me. We've seen me climb up here very slowly before.
The solar crystals must be contained.
Hot potato coming through. Hot potato coming through. This should give me a lot of progress on Arc.
Do 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 do. Explosive shanks. Explosive shanks. Leave me the fuck alone.
It's pretty cool that not only like have I completed the 100 tiers of the sort of Destiny's season pass, which is the first time I've done it, but I also like the fact that it never actually ends. Like, you don't have to gain more levels, but if you just happen to, you're still like rewarded for it. I think you said every 4 or 5 tiers, right? So that's cool. Like that you just get
acquired
extras.
a bright engram at level 186. So I'm assuming it's around every few levels around that point.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm almost close to like 101, so like I'm like 3/4 of the way there. And it's going up very quickly, not least because you guys are so good at the game and getting like a bazillion multi-kills. Oops. I need to like throw my melee or whatever.
Encounter complete. Now we just have to traverse the labyrinth. Hello?
You become quite the little spellcaster. Eris and Savathun taught you
What happens
so
if we go in the
much.
wrong door?
Mastering the
I think it
spire,
just
fighting
takes you
like hell in
through to the
Aruglian,
same
taking
locations
Sivu down the
regardless.
You really did your mommies proud.
I would have thought that it would have put you in a really hard combat fight that isn't unbeatable, but like you'd almost have been like punished.
So really, it does not matter if you end up going through the incorrect portal. You're fine. And I hate these elevators.
Yeah, they got a bit of zip to them, don't they? Where they whoop. Oh.
They will always. They always seem to deal fall damage at a random point.
Okay.
Like there.
Oh,
That
right.
really hurt. But thankfully, because they removed
Oh no.
fall damage.
Sorry.
Thankfully, because they removed death to fall damage. Can I not?
Oh, okay, so you can get like shield bleep 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 bleep, but it can't actually kill you now.
Yeah, it won't kill you.
Come on, Eddie, you got this. Ah!
It's the spinny cylinder things that are doing the insta kill, by the way, not the
Okay. Alright, I'm here.
not this. Which you can easily just fly right over. There you go. Now I'm just gonna go for a random portal. This one will do, the one all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, that one. Good eye. Good eye.
It's the easiest one to get to. Bada bing, bada boom.
God, this level design, yo.
Huh. Cheers, player. I'm not saying your name.
Confident much?
Real mean. Go get him.
They're playing.
They probably are, I don't know.
Oh wait,
I don't want to
I've now
assume too much.
got to, now got to attune with
Ow.
something. So I must have done that.
Yeah, you just did it. This is where you will now be acquiring attunement stuff.
Okay, cool.
Not only that, because you are also getting kills with a sword, you are also working towards other various
Okay, cool.
I
mean, Black Talon is just amazing. Like, case in point. And there's a mega ton of like heavy ammo here, so. Heavy rampage. Rapidly defeat 6 combatants. I think I did that with those same Black Talon swim. Because the Hive do like to stick together and be in big numbers.
This is the Scorn.
Oh, Scorn even. I wish my Arc Soul was smart enough to know to like that shooting at that was useless.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not really that smart. But I mean, hey, Solar's gonna have the same buddy now. Yes, really.
Yeah, I did not mean to. No, I didn't mean
Gotta
to.
revive a friend, and I'm being burned to death. Ow!
These boss names are once Iris failed variable. Like,
Oh, he's dead.
So, what's that washed-up worm doing now?
If you mean Asa, she went back into hibernation. Sloane is monitoring her. There's been no sign of any lingering effects since her pact with Eris concluded. Why? I know you're not concerned for her.
Gotta keep tabs on her. Queen's orders.
You don't know why, do you?
It's need to know. Whatever Savathun's planning for Asa, it's better than what Sifu wants to do to her. Let's leave it at that.
it's cool that the storyline does actually like follow on. So yeah, that is cool. Like yeah. And they did Bungie say that they, even though they're calling them episodes, that they essentially want to do the same thing plot wise, like it will be
Basically.
a linear, like yeah, follow on thing. I haven't done my pre-order yet, but I'll be doing it in a matter of weeks. Actually, I'll be doing it in look here. A week tomorrow.
Ooh.
Specifically a week tomorrow. So yeah. That's when I'm doing my big pre-order, and it will be the annual pass version. But yeah, it's a week tomorrow that I'll get all of the pre-order bonus. I need to return to orbit before. Now, I think we can continue Alpha, but the next mission might be like the last of the stream.
Okay.
Whatever it ends up being. Attune with a hybrid. Yeah, okay, so gotta go to the front. And then wherever we leave off, we're going to continue from tomorrow, and we're just going to do as much as we can in that stream. But thank you so much for joining me. And again, if you do want to join me on Loot Reborn, because again, I will have a level 1 D4 character, you're more than welcome to. And another thing I will say, by the way, because I don't know whether, I don't think Season 4's got as big of a plot as all the prior seasons, because basically all the development effort went into revamping like the game. So it's one of those things where like feel free if you let's just hypothetically say if you were able to join me tomorrow night on D4, because I won't be playing D4 again for a while, because the next time I do play it I will want it to be on stream. What I will say is feel free to, if you just like fancy playing more before even I go on there, that's totally fine with me, because I'll absolutely catch up. I do think Season 4 you're going to like a lot more, because Helltide, one of your favorite features, is available on World Tier 1 and 2, which are the 2 difficulties that you get immediately. So I do think leveling in D4 is going to be a lot better.
From, like, somewhere? Better you stop it now before they dig in.
Anyway, yeah, I got to go to... I need to specifically go to here, which, okay, yeah. But yeah, I just want to let you know that, like, yeah, if you do end up joining me, and then we wrap up at 10 p.m. feel free to play on with that character even if I'm not there, because I will catch up anyway. If you were to, you were thinking of going Necro, weren't you, for Season 4?
That was last season. If I you come back, I don't know what I'll do.
Right. You didn't play much of last season at all, though, right?
No.
Did you finish the plot? Please.
No.
Oh my god, why? It actually wasn't that long either. Like
I got too into Destiny 2, and then once I kind of finished this, I kind of just completely forgot about Diablo 4, and I just started jumping back and forth between Destiny 2, Call of Duty, and Battlefield.
And
Along with all of the stuff that all
and
the stuff that I've been
all the other
streaming.
games you're jumping around. Yes,
Yeah,
of
pretty
which
much.
there is a lot. Fair enough. It was a good season though. I do think that each season's been better than the last. So it is definitely a game that's just kept improving. One of the biggest positive changes with the season 3 that's ending tomorrow night was that with the plot they no longer did this thing where I'm really struggling to find where I need to be, man. Oh, is it literally, is it that green symbol there? No, I don't think it is.
That's Finch.
It's like
you are
Tomb with the
after
Hive
a.
I think it's.
You are after
I'm really close.
There is also a triangle on your tracker as well, which is also indicating the direction you need to go.
There is?
Yes.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I thought I went the right way.
So.
Below me. Oh, here we go.
Was it Lost Sector? Lost Sector. You remember where the Lost Sector is?
Nope, although I'm like working my way towards. At least I think I'm working my way towards it. Or I was, or might be, or...
Okay. It is just over here.
Ah. Oh yeah, hence the symbol. Yep. Alright. But yeah, they made it that like you don't have to, if you did the storyline, there was at no point where it was like, okay, complete like all of chapter 1 and chapter 2 objectives before you could do more plot. They removed all of that, so you could just do the whole thing beginning to end, which I really appreciated, and I think a lot of other players did. But yeah, that means then though, if you actually want to learn the plot of the world, because of course, a bit like Destiny 2, like all of that stuff still happened. If you want to see the rest of it, the stuff you didn't play, you'll just have to watch my VODs. Because I obviously streamed 100% of the season 3 plot.
Okay, this is where the whole puzzle thing comes in, just so you know.
Oh, great.
So once we clear this room, you don't go any further. It's just this room.
Okay.
We'll clear everything out and then...
what I expect though, based off of previous like seasonal behavior though, going back to D4 real quick, is that the season 3 boss, which you did not see or fight because you don't think you probably got that far in the plot.
No.
It's probably going to stick around, right?
Okay.
Because by the Tree of Whispers is the season 1 boss, for example. So yeah. But again, if you do ever want to experience the plot, you could just watch my stream VODs. Would be the...
Okay. Now, the way this puzzle works, the only way to interact with the items is you need an arc weapon.
I have one.
This has to be...
Ah.
Yep, that worked.
Hit
Would you
the
like me
Wi-Fi
to help
symbols.
alongside? Or do you want to do this on your own?
Well, so far, it's been just light up all of the symbols.
Yeah.
But
And what you'll notice is there is no timer.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Not that way.
because I've just
That
got
enters
another message.
the other room. It is just this room.
Oh, okay.
Is just this room. If you need help, I know where the last two are. Last one.
Well...
I'm looking right at it.
Oh.
There you go.
Wait, what was it?
Right down there.
Oh, you've hit it though.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So now...
Now you interact with a ritual
yeah,
circle.
yeah. Radio on the...
What's the next step?
Okay.
Visit the radio and the helm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're essentially done here now.
Cool. Excelente.
We have 15 minutes till 10.
Yeah, probably gonna be wrapping up around here then. We'll listen to this message, find out what our next step is. I might interact with the table, see if there's anything new. Right. But yeah, I appreciate everyone hanging out. Sorry that this stream's been a little bit disjointed. It was very vague in the beginning. Like, yeah, that whole thing of like, I don't have a quest. Like, what am I doing? Sorry about that.
It's okay.
All right, let's listen to this.
I heard you Guardians got a lesson.
I think this is the only season with required, like...
Wrath with philosophy. Right. Let me show you something. Savathun kept records, and I took a look at what she had on her sister. Got a recording from way back, just after you Guardians drop-kicked Oryx into Saturn's orbit. Call it a primary source for your little research project.
Our brother is dead. I will take my revenge as he sought for his son. Revenge? For what? The dead deserved to die. That's your own logic. Oryx was a hypocrite, and so are you. He loved us. He made of our deaths a study. And she, who has endured, who sharpened the sword of his defeat, has done the same. She will take up his mantle. When she is paired to her true shape, we will meet her on the bladed path. What a vain child you are. Oryx spoiled you rotten. Not everyone wants to be like you. And you won't always get your way. I will test my strength against her brood, and she will prove our logic true.
Nope.
Zivu Arath thinks Eris is one of them, some kind of heir to Oryx. That ritual of hers tied a pretty bow on that theory. This is all part of Savathun's plan. But I can't help wondering, what the hell does Eris think she's doing?
I guess you'll have to watch along with us to find out, Amaru. I think Eris knows exactly what she's doing, and certainly knows what's best for us. I mean, she's never let us down yet.
Hey, Eris. Heard we have some, strange bedfellows. Though, if a bedfellow ain't strange, then they're probably not worth having.
So it seems. Have you come to urge caution? To advise against temptation?
Nah. You know what you're about. But I'm wondering, what's it like?
It begins as a feral surmise. A suspicion. I hear whispers, but they are in my voice. It rises until I am screaming. I make a demand. An atavistic fear now sublimated into a singular, desperate urge. A hunger I must endlessly sate. But the Hive are not afraid. They are awestruck. They know that I am vengeance, and they have conjured me back with vengeance.
Ooh, sounds like a wild ride.
I seek to subvert the Hive's flawed logic. I may only do so because of what I am, and what I am not. It is a wild ride.
Hey, I'll be there when you're on the other side of this.
As will I. Trust.
Oh, wow. Hey, Alpha, before we end, I do have a bit of a question. So, way earlier on in our playthrough, I did what little, kind of missions I could from, Shadowkeep. And in the scenes that are, you know, part of my playthrough on my Twitch channel, so you guys can, you know, go find the VODs in the video tab of my channel. And then if you browse by collections, you will find the Destiny 2 playthrough that this stream will be a part of, and then all the prior stuff. But yeah, we had that scene where Eris's fire team and then even more sort of lost souls were following like her every move and whispering at her, right?
Yeah.
And then you said after we finished the Shadowkeep main missions, it was actually a side quest that I haven't completed that basically helped her deal with all that and get rid of that. Obviously, I've chosen not to stream that because it is side content and time is of the essence in terms of finishing all the seasonal content. Again, folks, you know, as soon as we wrap up here, as we will be doing shortly, we have 20 days, yo. But can you give us the abridged version of how we stopped those annoying floaty ghost things from bothering Eris?
Essentially, what we did was we did various things to remember their memories.
Okay.
Once we did that, it laid to rest the nightmare souls, as it were.
Okay.
And once we did that, one by one, each of those fire team members,
the ghosts would disappear because they were at rest.
The ghosts would disappear.
What was the name of the quest? Because I'm wondering if I still have it in my...
It starts off as I can't remember what it's called, but it looks like her little orb.
Memory
the
of
icon of the
Motor. So
Yeah.
this is Motor is one of the ghosts, and then so this is step 1 of 4, and then after you've done Motor, there would be another one and another one, and okay,
There is only 5.
right.
Because as a raid team, there is a cap of 6 fire team members.
Oh wow, and Eris had a team of 6 of her own. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. She is one of 6 fire team members that went down into the Hellmouth to kill Crota. Unfortunately, they failed.
And Eris was the only survivor.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's not like she could just
technically-
go back to orbit and launch the activity again like we can.
No.
Aw.
Technically, there are 3 survivors.
Okay.
However, 2 are in very disfigured forms.
Oh.
One of them is Toland the Shattered. So if you remember going to... if you remember the Forsaken introduction that we did for the Dreaming City, that floating ball of light that we saw that was speaking to us in the Ascendant Plane, being like, turn the fuck back, you don't want anything to do with the Awoken Queen. Yeah, that was Toland.
You know what I was just thinking?
He is one of the fire team members, and that is Hive magic that has made him that.
Right, okay. I was just thinking as well, because obviously we're talking about the past. I was like, yo, when I finished Lightfall, I never did the timeline mission. And actually it's okay, because there isn't one. But I'm assuming there will be when Final Shape launches, right?
More than likely, yes.
Right. And what it will do is it will summarize not only the plot of Lightfall, but if there's anything from the seasons, right, if there's anything from the seasons that's important, then they'll summarize that in the cutscene, probably narrated by Ikora. Got you, okay. Because initially I was like, oh no, I forgot to do something. Luckily, no, I haven't. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Right, let's
Here's
listen to this.
here's my assumption as well.
Oh, sorry, little broadcast from the morning.
Surprise, sunshine.
I'll let
Thought I'd
that
hack
play then.
this old holotech and say hello. I don't like this whole let's work together plan, but I don't have to. I've got my orders. Let me play something for you.
Okay. Oh, it's not saying it. The witness will force the Vanguard to hand. Eventually they'll realize they need information that only I possess. One of them will be open to a bargain. Not Mara again, poor dear. More likely Ikora or a gloomy hanger on Eris. Give them any help they ask. It'll all be worth it in the end. And tell them something clever to make them think this was their idea. Oh my god. Recording
You
in.
get all that, Guardian? Savathun wants me to give you the soft sell. But that's not really my style. So, go ahead. Bust up the throne world. Get as strong as you like. Tithe to Eris until she's fat as a tick. It's all part of Savathun's plan. Oh, you need any help digging your own grave? Just let me know.
So annoyingly, it didn't actually play Savathun's voice there. I had to read that out. It played Amaru's though. And I'm sorry, Alpha. Do you remember what you were wanting to say? You had something about a theory?
Yeah. My theory is, I think I know the exact mission they are going to make the,
Oh, the timeline one.
the timeline mission.
Is it going to be the one? Do you remember the bit where I couldn't get there in time, where Buddy Boy sacrifices himself? Do you reckon it'll be that
Where
one?
Rohan sacrificed himself, yeah.
God
That
damn it.
is the mission I think they're going to go for.
Yeah, which is good because I probably need another go at that platforming. Because yes, I'll eventually play it. I will. I think I need to interact with this.
Yeah, to start the next week.
Beloved acolyte, champion of violence, bearing tides raw and sweet as bitten sores.
You
A
could just say
voice from the
Portessa.
deep whispers, in your immortality, Eris Morn, may you never cease your demand for vengeance. I refuse. In time, I will destroy this hive form alongside the rest. Its power has no hold over me. Ziboroth will not fall to might alone. Every clash of blades invigorates her. Even now she feeds, as she has fed since the first red cough, the first war song. Still, I savor every tithe. Their strength thrills me, and there are so many old debts to repay. But this is not the time. The cards speak of change. A ripple is cast. A great shadow rises from the sea of blood. Something is coming.
Okay, Sam Fisher. Because if you look at her eyes, it's basically like the night vision goggles of Sam Fisher.
Yeah.
I got a witch's key.
But anyway, here's something for you. This, if I'm not mistaken, is the one and only season which requires you to listen to those radio messages at the end of a
Okay.
season.
I personally don't mind it. Okay, no more red box things here. Oh, that's because you're saying so I have to wait till next week and then these will go red again.
And by next week, I mean the weekly reset on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So the second it hits 2 p.m. tomorrow, servers will go down.
Yes. Oh, right. Yeah, tomorrow, like, yeah, we'll be able to do a little bit more, but it will be a little bit more. All right.
We'll be able to go from 11 a.m.
Which that still works well though. We'll still be able to get a decent amount. And hey, we're step 15 of 51. So that's cool. It says complete your Savathun Spire again. Okay. But again, it will be different because of the way that activity is designed. It'll have different mods. All right, yeah, this is a good stop point. This definitely is a good stop point for the day. Because we can immediately start at like 11. You know, as soon as I've had my bacon sandwich, as I usually do. Once I've had bacon, I'm ready. And then, yeah, we'll get right on in there and get more steps done. Alpha, this has been an absolute pleasure. And, yeah, sorry I got a bit lost because of, like, you know, no quest to track. But, yeah, thank you as always for being kind of my guide through this game. And also, I want to give a special thank you to Exo Destiny as well for joining. I want to end the stream the same way as I started it, like with immense gratitude to you both for joining. And yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you to everyone else for hanging out and watching. So we'll continue this at 11 a.m. BST. Yeah, Season of the Witch. Fun so far. And looking forward to more tomorrow. But yeah, let's unlock that Dragon's Breath. Kind of, what are they called again? Weapon skins.
Yep.
They have a different name though, right?
Ornaments.
Thank you. That's the one. Yeah. All right. Well, take care of yourselves and each other. And yeah, we'll see you at 11 a.m. Bye.